He is my king, he is my one. Yes, he's my father. Yes, he's my son.
My son.
I can talk to him because he understands
in everything.
Thank you for me.
From the stomach. All right, Ike. I'm singing a song. I wrote the song, Ike. What's up, everybody?
What's happening?
Yes.
Power to the villages in the building.
Yes, it is. And we got
Sister Africa.
And I'm Cassiopeia.
And I'm East London Bridges.
And this is Power to the Village.
Yeah.
United.
We in cheer. We in
yes.
cheer.
Back.
Yes, so we always just, have an awesome show for you all today. And then sometimes, Ola Dumare, the creator, just blesses us, because Sister African, I was like, who we going to have on the show this week?
I know.
Because there's so many things going on. And then we're like, oh my God, we didn't get we had all our guests and everything for the early part of the month. And was like, we didn't get the last week. But blessings came through. We got
blessings on blessings.
Blessings on blessings on blessings.
It has been so much good stuff happening.
Man, it's awesome. It's awesome. So we got Enoch Muhammad of
Hip Hop
Detox coming.
Right.
And then
Malik Murbay.
Yes.
The Basketball Youth Foundation. He's played himself overseas and professionally. So he's giving back now.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then we got your boy Jason Black.
7 a.m.
Yes. So if you all haven't seen that 7 a.m. Documentary, then you need to make sure you check that out.
The first 5 minutes.
Yes.
The first 5 minutes of that
Absolutely.
piece is so hot.
Yes.
The first 5 minutes. I got it from my ex-husband for Father's Day. And he was like, as soon as he got in the car, he was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we had 7 businesses together.
Yes.
So he appreciates it. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes. That movie is about.
What was your reaction when you first saw it? Were you like, wow, or like?
I mean, I'm a fan of Dr. Claude Anderson, so, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a student, always, so I appreciate it. And I agree with Jason. The first 5 minutes is just extremely provocative.
Yeah.
So you're just sitting there like it doesn't start off the way you would think.
Right.
It gets right into it.
Yep.
So if you don't have a business and you're black, you're doing some things wrong.
Yeah, it's gonna make you feel it's gonna make you feel a certain type of way about yourself.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. But first, coming up on the show, of course, we always do our weekday wrap-up. So what you do this week?
I'm trying to see what he did first.
Ooh, what you do?
Juneteenth all day.
All day.
All night.
Day,
all day. All day.
Friday, last Saturday.
It's turned.
As soon as we left the studio, it was Juneteenth, man.
It was on.
Off the chain.
Had a good time with that. And I did Breakfast Club
Yes,
Saturday.
I love Sybil. She's the best.
Yeah, for those that don't know,
so
she mobs up at a black-owned business pretty much and encourages everyone to spend $10.
Yes,
they play
only
a lot
$10.
At least, yeah, and it's a lot
cigarettes, $10. You know what I'm saying? A sack, $10. Go ahead.
Yes, indeed. And it's a lot of house music playing, you know, and
upbeat.
Yeah, and last week they were Weatherspoon Law Group, which is in Bridgeport.
Nice.
So it was a good time.
Hold on, that's a black law group in Bridgeport?
Yes, and the backstory on them, I was asking about them, and the owners, there's 3 owners. They're around our age.
Nice.
And they've been going through zoning problems and everything with them trying to get a building in Bridgeport, and they just like F them. We here.
Now, why do they want to be there? Did you ask that?
I didn't ask that.
Okay.
I didn't get too much into that. I was working the event too, but
That's what's up.
I
That's
found that interesting.
I mean, we everywhere. We should be able to go where we want to. So
Yeah.
It ain't don't go here and there, but that's dope.
Well, it's kind of an integration type of thing too at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
Hit or
I'm
miss.
50-50 on that one.
Yeah, I got you.
But
I'm just glad you was at the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That's what it is.
What else did you do this weekend?
That's pretty much it.
Did you get
Sunday.
to chillax a little bit?
Yeah, Sunday.
Jesus rested on Sunday. You got to get some rest in there sometime. Talk about
the inside jokes on P2V, boy.
No comment.
Oh my gosh, she set him up for the okie
Yeah, she did.
I never seen them speechless.
Yeah, she threw the alley oop up in one of these.
We got to revisit that out there.
Yeah, we are.
Yes,
I'm so interested in that.
Hey, on there too.
So what you do, honey?
Oh my goodness. So when we left here, the Juneteenth was off the chain. I got a beautiful picture of our beautiful Cassiopeia and her mom here. Aww. It was so awesome. And Baba Quasi did a extremely powerful libation.
Man.
Between Baba Quasi and Baba Kamal Rashid, them libations have you feeling like your ancestors are right there with you.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I'm saying? I just love it. I love it. They bring them
in
back.
Tight.
Speaking of, we got to pay homage right now to our dear sister Mara Collins, who made a transition yesterday.
Yes.
We at Indigo Nation Homeschoolers Association for the last 7 years, we start off on the circle with her creed. Society would draw a circle that shuts me out, but my superior thoughts would draw me in. I was born to win if I do not spend too much time trying to fail. So it's 15 different affirmations just like that.
Yes.
So we start the babies at 2 years old all the way through high school, and they have to learn that and recite it, and we say it at each ceremony. So Marva Collins, she still has a school here. She has one in New York. She has one in South Carolina. And she's just an awesome sister.
She was a
we
beast.
pay homage. She was a beast, man. And she didn't let a child say they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Can't, wasn't
Round of
used.
applause, yes.
Love it, love it. Thank
That was
you.
right on time.
That was hot. So then we did the Juneteenth at the Pullman Porter Museum. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting because I was going to do away with Porter, but Porter, the slave name that my father's side came over with from Arkansas, I'm just going to hyphenate it. You understand? Porter has a lot of history. So if you look up Porter in the dictionary, it's a bad person. But it also has that slave piece to it, too.
Yeah.
So I wanted to kind of do away with that.
Yeah.
But I was happy to go into the Pullman Porter Museum and learn some more about some porters and get connected with some porters that are here that I didn't know, that I'm sure we're related in some way.
Yeah.
So after the second Juneteenth event, and that was so beautiful,
Yes,
too.
it was.
Cassie and May was out there dancing. What's the little song Juice be singing? Nay. Oh, they so cute. They so cute. Oh, they was getting it. They was getting it.
I posted on our page. So
Please
can
do.
check that out.
Y'all have not seen nothing if y'all ain't seen them dance.
Yeah.
It was just the cutest thing.
I love Bay and Case.
Yes.
Shout out
Love
to my
it.
girl May, aka
Yes.
Bay, the East London Bridges.
Okay.
What up, May? Hope you're listening.
She's so cute, and I just love the big hair. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, I mean, I was able to get some nice pieces. Shout out to Lucretia. I got a nice little African dress that she made. Got some jewelry. Juneteenth was on and popping,
Yeah, it
man.
was.
I turned GOC on to Rain Truth. You know what I mean? Because he's a vegan. And so he had never had her food, and he was looking at it like, I don't know.
Yeah,
She made a crazy gumbo, man.
Man, shout out to Rain and Kimon for both of them
Man.
sold out.
Yeah.
At the Juneteenth celebration that we had at
I'm
Culture
glad we
Connection
got
on
our
Friday.
food first before we bounced.
Guess
because
who
I had
did-
to get 2 plates.
Guess who didn't get food?
You?
Me.
See, you always got to get your food first.
You gotta get your food first because you're moving around.
Rain.
Yeah.
I said, Rain, save me a plate before
No,
it runs out.
get your food. Make sure it's in the container,
So
and
what
then you move.
So what she said was, she was like, well, I want to keep it hot for you. So when you ready, I'll make sure. And it was the end of the night, and they was gone.
It was hot for you, but somebody else had been eating it.
They
So
had-
you come in the room and it's just a table there.
But shout out to you. Shout out to Ayende Cartman
That was
for
funny.
hooking
It
me
was.
up, because he had some left, and he was
I
like,
love Ayende. He be on
that's
point.
he
what's
was
up.
like, I gotta give it to you since
He
you
be
ain't
on
had
point.
none.
He be on point.
Put it together and everything. So
That's dope. That's
Yeah,
dope. So we
yeah.
left the Culture Connection Juneteenth, and we went over to St. Sabina for their peace rally.
How was that?
That was absolutely wonderful. My sister was with me, and her baby, who was born on my birthday, shout out to little Fumilayo Oladeo, she fell asleep. So I sat in the car with her, so I didn't physically march at this particular one. But it was really nice because Spike Lee, Angela Bassett, John Cusack, Wesley Snipes, the sister from Soul Food, Irma Hall. It was a lot of actors there who want to know how they can help with Chicago.
Okay.
So I thought that was dope.
That's what's up.
They was moving around, marching, talking to people, they were giving out their home number, like, call me, you got grandchildren, I can offer a conversation.
So let me ask you this. So are we over the name, or do we still have a problem with it?
I think some people still have issues with it.
Okay.
I'm going to look at it like I'm so interested in what Spike is going to do
Me
with
too.
the film.
I'm highly intrigued.
And I think his mind is brilliant enough.
Yeah.
And his history, his record shows that he's not pity pat.
Yeah.
He ain't the brother to scratch where he don't itch. So I'm okay with him. You know what I'm saying?
And he ain't Funky Finger Productions putting
Come
it
on
together
now.
too.
It ain't never cheesy.
I still don't like the fact that he doesn't have an explanation, that he's not giving anything an explanation on something that.
And there's a reason for that.
I think he wants to do a grand surprise or something like that.
The thing is, though, but again, I cannot stress enough that when you're coming, and even if it's a surprise to the nation,
Yeah.
I think there still should be some honor to the elders that are here. You know, it's just like whenever youth are supposed to be when we're doing things, even when in the name of goodness, we're supposed to consult with our elders first. And this is where, at that point, how can you say that you're doing something, but you're not doing a major portion of what in an honorable fashion means to do something for the people? Because then there's an arrogance within you. So brilliant.
Well, it's some
You're
entitlement.
so awesome.
But to that point, he has met with some elders. I don't know all of them, and I would like to make some recommendations in truth. But I do know that he has met with some. Most of them come from the community of St. Sabina. Because they have an elders village there that was built. It used to be a housing project. So if you see the church, if you look right parking lot, that's called the elders village. It's for black people that are seniors. So they live there.
Yeah.
So he's been there. When he first got here, that's who we consulted with. I do know that.
But see, I feel like there's a what do you call it?
A disconnect.
There's a conflict of interest inside of that because
there's other elders too.
There's other elders, and Saint Sabina is directly involved.
Very much so.
With this production. So is there some type of there's this bias that can come from that? B, the movie is based upon an Inglewood. So what elders did you connect with in Inglewood? And then C, we have a greater, larger Chicago that all of this affects the West Side.
But there are
so when you say elders,
the South Side.
Are you talking about specific elders?
Not necessarily just specific.
Well, the word elder speaks to people that are over 55.
Right.
Period. Right.
And usually, and even more. It is a specific. It's a set of elders who have been accepted into the elder village as well, being known as
when you say
we are the people giving back.
There are those elders,
like
people
names,
that
like
just off of age alone, they're considered elders. Then there are elders who are organized, and they are the elders, right?
Yeah.
The overseers, the gatekeepers, if you will.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I was
there
trying to
is
get
that
at.
group.
Okay, and that's who you're talking about. Okay, cool.
Because you have people who have experienced life longer.
Yeah.
But one thing that I'll never forget,
putting a lot of work too.
And contribute.
Putting a lot of work. Yep.
Right. But then you also got what is it? Jeff Johnson has said you got old people. And you got elders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference.
There's a big difference.
Especially when your mantra is not African centered first.
Right, exactly.
So you could be an elder, but the wisdom and knowledge is not there. So you just
so
pushing what you know.
Is that even really an elder?
Age.
And that's where they even say that doesn't make you an elder. An elder still is another rites of passage that is earned.
Right.
And so that's what I would like to know. Have you spoke to those particular people?
That I don't know. I only know about the ones within the elders village. That's the name of the physical building that they live in.
So, but you got other stuff that was going on this weekend that you did.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Or the week.
And so I'm just going through some pictures here, and I'm just like amazed at all the stuff that happened. So yeah. Then I hosted the Legends concert.
Yes.
Over at the Clio.
Yes, she did.
That was beautiful and fantastic.
It was.
I have to say that all the singers and performers were amazing, including Sylvan and his wife, who rocked the house, and his brother. Their parents, they put on a fashion show, clothing from Ethiopia. The fashion was off the chain.
Yes.
I mean, Amaris,
I missed that part.
Oh, that was during the day. Amaris did some pictures, and she did some of the modeling. She's beautiful already. So it was all the fabric of Ethiopia.
That is awesome. That's awesome.
And so, so I have to say, in my honest opinion, Mama Cinderella and Ugochi shut it down.
Yes.
They shut it
Let me
down.
say, Mama
They
Cinderella
shut
was
it
like,
down.
when I'm on the
They
stage,
shut it down.
I own the stage.
They shut it down.
Yes, and Ugochi,
shut it down.
Honey.
They shut it down. I mean, they took us back. They took us forward. They took us sideways.
Yeah.
It was off the chain.
We was up.
I mean, we was
Everybody was in their feet.
Nobody was sitting down.
Yeah, we was on our feet.
And it had started raining, so we came inside. You know what I'm saying? But it was crowded and cramped, but we kicked it. We had a good time in there. And Tim had the coffee for those that like hot coffee. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. And so Allende again blessed me with some tickets to see Les Nubian. And I hadn't seen them in years, maybe over 10 years since I saw them in New York, and they are so beautiful. And so beautiful and so humble and so sweet, just sweet spirits.
Yeah.
So even after the concert, we stayed till maybe 4 o'clock just catching up. And that was really nice. And so they got a lot of good stuff happening. I went to the all-black graduation, the Black Star Project cast. Oh, my God.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I just have to say, people just like, so is your son here? You got graduates? And I just had to let him know my son did graduate. However, he had a tournament Saturday.